So the Blacklist website has been live for about 2.5 years. I think on average we probably see about 10,000 screenplays in a given year. I think we started around 9,000, 9,500 our first year, and there's been a slight increase each year since. And of, let's say 10,000, a few hundred at most sort of rise to the level of visibility within the site that attract the interest of agents and managers in the industry or producers or financiers. Which is, by the way, I think as it should be. I think the reality of it is that the market can only sustain so many films, which means that the market for the development of screenplays can only sustain the development of so many scripts, and the scripts and the writing that sort of ends up entering that funnel in the first place has to be of a certain level, and it should be the 0.1% of the total. One of the pieces of advice I give aspiring writers when I go to talk is that the biggest mistake you can make as an aspiring writer is to think that good enough is good enough. It's not. The number of new writers every year who get a movie made, distributed into more than 100 theaters, I think is less than the number of people that are drafted into almost every sport except for basketball every year. It is less than the number of Navy SEALs that get inducted into that elite fraternity. And so, we all know the extraordinary sacrifice and commitment that you have to become an elite athlete or to become a Navy SEAL. If you're trying to become a writer, you need to be putting in exactly that much on the writing side, or don't waste anybody else's time, especially your own. I didn't originate this term. It might have been Craig Mazin, but this idea of crap plus one. It's like, oh, there was a terrible movie that came out this weekend, so as long as my script is at least as good as that, then surely someone should sign me. You're not competing against the bad movie that just got made that sort of went through the sausage maker of development and then got distributed. You're competing against that writer who wrote another script that got them into the industry that was probably pretty strong. It may have even been that script in its original form. And you have to be at least that good. Like, don't aspire to crap plus one. Aspire to Vince Gilligan, Graham Moore, Aaron Sorkin, David Simon, Shonda Rhimes. Because otherwise, even if you fall short of that, you'll still work out. But if you aspire to crap plus one and you fall, you make crap, no one's going to care or pay attention.